So I love spending time alone. I've mentioned this before. I've just like gone out and I love to do things by myself. But the problem is, I don't want to say this is like anxiety, but I think that's exactly what it is when I'm put in new situations. So I love doing things alone, but the idea of going to a completely new place alone, that is terrifying. So today I'm going to go to a coffee shop, and I've been to this coffee shop before. Not many times, since I don't live by it, but a few times. To just kind of like get myself warmed up, and then I'm just gonna spend the day going places I never have before. I guess we're just gonna kind of play it by ear, see what there's to do. It's a Saturday morning. I didn't feel like staying at home, so yeah, I thought this would be fun. So we're here. This might be a good time to mention that I am also really scared of filming in public. If you're watching my YouTube channel, you know that I go out and sometimes film things, but like what you see, what I film in public, that's like it. It's like 3-second clips. So today, I'm hiding my phone so no one can see me talking. Today, we're going to try to overcome that fear. I'm not going to try to talk in public because that's like way too much, but like filming more than 3 seconds at a time, I think would be good. I'm so scared this thing's gonna like break. So obviously I got the chair. So I got to Brew Hall, the coffee shop, I think at like 8:30. So right before it starts to get busy. It starts to get busy around 9ish. I got the best seat. I always want that seat, but it's always full. But there was no one in there when I got there. So I had like the entire place to myself. At least that's what I thought. About 5 minutes after that, everyone started showing up. I mean, there was like a line to the door, and I had the seat right by the door. So everyone was literally right beside me, which also made me kind of uncomfortable. I wasn't about to just whip out my camera and be like, hi guys, I got a chai latte. But what really helped me figure out how to film in public is I went on Pinterest. I brought my laptop. So I went on Pinterest and I looked up certain scenes I would want to try to shoot. And I started this before I left, but the majority of them I drew at the place. So don't mind my horrendous doodles and handwriting here, but this just helped me so much figure out how I wanted to frame things and what I should be looking out for. So anyway, I hung out there for like an hour and a half, and then I went to like this cute general store. And I'm realizing now, I don't think I got videos of the outside of any buildings. It was very Route 66 themed, except it had like Indiana stuff in it too. So the maps there were $2. So the majority of these maps were from gas stations. So I had like the logos on it, and some of the gas stations aren't around anymore. They're vintage maps. So this lady, it comes up beside me and she's like, oh, DV or something. I'm like, what? She's like, DV, my dad used to own that. Yeah, that used to be right here. And then she looked at my face and I'm like, she's like, you're not Kathy. I'm like, no. She's like, Kathy. And then Kathy comes over. She's like, oh, I thought this was you. And we're like, no. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just sitting here talking to you thinking you were Kathy. I'm like, no, it's okay. I just thought, hey, this woman's really friendly. And she laughs, and I'm behind her when I'm checking out, and she turns to me, she's like, it was nice talking to you. I'm like, nice talking to you too. Anyway, when I was checking out, they are having their 1-year anniversary, so I guess they've only been there a year, and they gave me a free cookie to celebrate. That's so cute. So yeah, I bought that. Someone had their baby goat in there. So I walk across the street to this church, and at the church, there's apparently this antique shop. At least that's what it said on maps. I go in the first store I come to because I'm freezing. It is 20 degrees here. And on top of that, the wind is really strong. It's a kind of cold that just like gets straight to your bones. So I just go in the first door I see that says open, and it's a restaurant. And I'm like, so I just kind of wait at the front, and this nice guy comes out and he's like, hi, how can I help you? I'm like, okay, this might be a weird question. Is there a store here? He's like, yeah. Just like go that way, make a right, and you'll be in the store. I'm like, okay, cool. That was probably my favorite antique store I've ever been to. So if anyone wants to go antiquing with me, I know a place. But yeah, I carried this upstairs and I was checking out, and the guy was like, is that the Coca-Cola chair? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's a good deal. I'm like, I know, I've been looking for director's chairs. This is $25 for a really cool one. He's like, well, I'm glad you found it. I'm like, me too. The whole point of this video, stop being afraid of going to new places alone. And I feel like today really helped with that. Okay, my phone just ran out of storage, so I had to like fix all of that. Anyways, filming in public. I think I realized this is not something that can be fixed in a day for me. I am still extremely uncomfortable filming in public. I do not want to speak. I do not want to take out my phone and film something when there is even the possibility that someone else could see me. So no, I did not fix that today. I think the best way for me to do that is, one, plan out my scenes, and also just practice. I think the more I do it, the more I'll be comfortable with it. So anyways, we're gonna figure out a place for this chair. Okay, so I know this is a wreck, but I have been meaning to get like a different chair here for a while. The only reason I haven't is because this chair is like the perfect height, but it's really not comfy. So I'm gonna see if the Coca-Cola chair goes here. This actually works really well. Anyways, I think that's it. Bye.